My name is Patricia, I'm 25 years old, I'm from London, and this is how God led me to the Formation internship. The road or the process to the internship was so shaky. It just looked so crazy to me, but I just knew God wanted me to do it. I felt a pull or a tug from God telling me that I needed to do the internship at the end of conference, and I didn't know what that was going to look like. I was completely broke, like to the point of just broke. Like I was living with my family, so that was my only excuse for being broke, and there was just literally no way. There was no almost like sense in me actually taking that massive step of faith, because I didn't have the finances, I didn't have the support financially to get me there. I didn't know how I was going to get here. I heard from God that he wanted me to do this, but I was also like, but God, do you mean maybe the year after? Like, I can't support myself in the next 3 months, let alone like apply for an internship in another country. Like, that was something so beyond me. I just knew that following God in the past had never failed me, so doing it now, like, he's gonna do exactly the same. That started from my dad giving me money when I had no money in my account to even pay for the application fee. That is, might I add, $50. I had no money whatsoever. My dad called me one day, was like, hey, I just put £100 in your account, and that meant that I was able to apply for the internship. And even when I applied for it, I still wasn't really sure. Like, I was like, I don't know if this is what God wants me to do. I had no idea with like just anything, what was gonna be the outcome of it, and if this is what truly God wanted me to do. I was the kind of person that would just be like, but are you sure though? Like, every single day I was like, are you sure, God? Like, are you sure this is what you want me to do? I knew deep down that he wanted me to do it. I ended up setting up a GoFundMe page, and for me, like, that was something that definitely stretched me, because I didn't really want people to know that I was doing that. I didn't really want to come across like I was begging for money or anything like that. So that was a massive step for me. And in me doing that, I didn't realize that I had made the application, but when I clicked next, it said, well done, you've set up your GoFundMe page. And I was like, oh no, now everyone knows. And that was like a crazy time for me, and I was just like, okay, I guess people know now. And it was almost like instantly, like, people were just giving me money, like £200 here and there, like $50. The same lady who paid for my travel here, she also agreed to support me every month, like with a standard payment. And that was like a massive thing to just show, like, okay, God actually wants me to do this. Like, it wasn't even just like a thing of like, I want to be in America. Like, God wanted me and needed me to be there. Obviously, being international, like, I had to go through the whole visa thing. There was a whole crazy process of me trying to apply for my visa interview, and there was no interview slots for January, and I needed to be in America at the end of January, and there was no slots. But then God turned it around in like the next few hours, where I was able to get an appointment the closest day possible. And so just throughout, I've just seen God's faithfulness and God's provision. Like, even though to me it felt like it's not going to happen, or like it's going to be impossible, like, God has just shown me, like, okay, I got you. You thought you couldn't do it, or you thought I couldn't achieve it for you or help you through this, but I can, and I have before, and I will continue to do so. So if that's you, if you feel a tug right now that you want to do the internship here at TC, but you feel like, oh, I live in states across, I live like so far away, I don't have any money, who's going to look after my kids, all that kind of stuff. God knows, and God will provide. If he's brought you this far, he will not fail you, and he won't leave you. So I can't wait to see you at the Formation Internship 2021.